Hi everyone, welcome back to Sharika's Insight Tarot. Today's reading is, what would your pet say to you if they could communicate with you? So we're also going to see, how does your pet view you and feel about you? So you're going to pick between piles 1, 2, or 3, or 4. Timestamps for 2, 3, and 4 will be in the comment section. Pile 1, they would say to you, make an effort, wedding, forgiving and learning, and honeymoon. Okay, so pile 1, your pet knows that you've been isolating and single for quite some time. They want you to try to give your love life a try and open up to the possibility of a relationship. They're also saying that you doing that is also going to bring more people to you, and then that brings people to them. They want to be around more people, but they want to be around the people that are for you. Your pet came into your life at a time when you were not feeling very good. You could be feeling very down, depressed, just feeling very reckless, or not really caring that much about your life. They would tell you that they want to ensure that you don't go over the deep end. They're saying they're not just a pet. They want you to look at them like they're your anchor. Your pet knows that you have been feeling very hopeless lately. They understand that there was something that you wanted to do that was potentially harmful to yourself. And they're saying the reason why they were placed into your life is to put you on a right path so that you don't go down that route. What would your pet tell you? They would tell you that sometimes they purposely do things to get in your way a little bit when you are making plans. But they're saying they're doing this because they know what's on the other side. So this is, okay, your pet, this is passed over or alive, okay? But with this pile, I'm specifically getting your pet is still alive, or there is an animal that's still alive. Somebody's pet could have ran away. I'm hearing they know their way back home, they just don't want to come back. They're also saying that even though they may be like a cat or a bird or a dog, they feel inside that they're not meant to be kept in a closed space. I'm hearing they're meant to wander. They would definitely tell you that they're very intelligent. They're saying that if you knew that answer, that you would be frightened. There's something that they know about your health, mental health, your state of mind that they're keeping track of. I'm hearing your pet views you as being wicked. They feel like you're not wicked towards them. They're coming through in the reading and smirking and saying that they're similar to you. I'm hearing this pet is neutral. Spirit wants somebody to get their pet neutered. Your pet thinks that when you're at home behind the scenes is when you transform into your true self. They also want to tell you that you and them are very similar. Your pet would tell you that they're very ancient, sophisticated. They would express that they have more control over your finances than you realize. They would express to you that they love you and that they're happy when you're happy. And they would tell you that they don't mind like your kisses and your hugs and stuff. They're also saying like, don't get upset if I don't show that energy back. Something about magnesium. Somebody needs to intake some more magnesium. I think your cat or your dog or especially if you have a cat specifically, they're saying that your pet is playing a character. They're not necessarily what they appear to be, but they want you to know that. They also want to tell you that they're very chill. They like to be outside, and for a lot of you, your pet wants you to let them outside, or they want to have access to the color green or to see like the grass and the trees. Okay, somebody's pet is coming through and they're saying like, be grateful, or you should be thankful that I'm your pet. I don't know if it's because of the breed of the animal. They're kind of coming off snooty, and they're saying like, yeah, you should be looking at me like I'm royalty. Your animal is not telling you that their nature is very predatorial, okay? They're saying that people look at this animal as very cutesy and very adorable. They love to hunt. Okay, so your animal wishes that they would get more sleep. They feel like you worry about them passing, but they're saying like they live a long time. And they're also saying that they're able to switch bodies. Like they're saying like, don't worry. They're saying like they're worried about you specifically when it comes to the D word. You shouldn't be worried about them when it comes to that, okay? Everyone, we're gonna go to pile 2. Your animal knows that you've been harping on a past love situation. They specifically know that there's someone that you continuously look up online. Your pet is bringing up a mother. They're talking about something that happened with a specific feminine energy that caused this person to abruptly disappear, leave, divorce. Your pet understands that there's a specific feminine energy that you are very much stuck on. They feel like because of that, sometimes the treatment that is towards them is kind of short-tempered, hostile a little bit towards them. They feel like around you there's a lot of emotional bursts. This could also be a lot of movement, a lot of people coming in and out of the home. They would also tell you that they know the truth about what happened to her. Pile 2, your pet is actually a spirit, intelligent entity. This could be a guardian that is able to move in and out of bodies, in and out of realms. They would tell you that they observe a lot. This could be somebody's ancestor. They would tell you that they've collected a lot of data specifically on something that happened to a daughter, a mother, an aunt, a cousin inside of a home that left this feminine to disappear quickly or even vanish. But they would just tell you that they're able to go to a different realm and then be in something that looks like a human body and communicate with others. And again, they're talking with other people about something that happened within a home. I'm hearing this could have happened on a Friday night. For a lot of you, this feminine energy is wherever this entity is whenever they leave and go to this place. All of the animals are coming forth, and they're saying that these animals are actually very ancient. They would tell you that they are highly advanced. I'm hearing Egyptian spirits that embody these animals' bodies. I'm also getting the message that a lot of these animals are put into people's lives so that these specific spirits can watch over people and distribute karma, or they do something with watching and distributing like consequences or rewards. So it's not just having like a fluffy animal in your home that you could like, you know, cuddle with. I'm hearing the word cinematical. I just heard spirit say a giraffe, and then I just saw a dragon. But they're basically saying like they watch and then they judge and then they go back and they communicate, they come back and then they distribute some type of karma. If they showed you their true form, you would be very terrified. They don't have bad intentions towards you. It's like them being in the body that they're in is their way of being able to come towards you and bond and be around you. How too, you weren't meant to have this pet for a long time. I feel like this pet was brought into your life to investigate. Alrighty, pile 2, that was your reading. And now we're gonna go to pile 3. They know that there's somebody that you're not necessarily on good terms with. I feel like you go back and forth on it, or you're not really for sure of how to view the person or how to go forward with the relationship. They're saying it's okay for you to dip your feet in the water when it comes to them. Somebody's pet really likes classical rock music. I just heard somebody's pet say B-I-T-C-H, shut up. They know that there's a specific feminine energy in the home that's very cold, that's very cruel. I'm hearing this woman is very loud. They're saying that this person tries to run the household. They're saying she's nothing more than a child herself mentally. They're saying that this feminine energy is fragmented. They're saying how this person had or has everyone like underneath the same roof under her authority, or this person is not even in a place to be leading. Your pet is looking at this situation like it's nothing new. They're saying how somebody keeps making the same mistakes. Talking about how something is a pattern in the home. They keep watching the same thing over and over again, or they keep hearing the same thing over and over again. And they're like, ugh, like, shut up. Like, that's their energy. Like, they have this feeling of, like, disgust. They would tell you that they kind of want to explore other homes or other people. They're saying that this person has some type of identity problem. Like, they try to be someone or something that they're not. They're looking at this person like, please. They also talk about how somebody that lives with you is embarrassed of their home, or they don't want very many people to come over. What does your pet want to say to you? I'm hearing they want you to feed them more food. They also want you to make sure that there is water available 24/7. Yeah, they don't have anything else to say. We're gonna go to pile 4. They would say release your ex, passion, and trust. They're telling you that you're stuck on someone. This is someone that you thought that you had a strong bond with. Okay, first of all, they feel like you need to spruce up your home. They want you to make the home smell very lemon-like, not too much lemon. There's something in your life that you can do more of, or you can do better at. But they would tell you that they understand that you have a lot of freedom, or that you have more advances than other people, because, you know, it's just you and them. This animal misses, I'm hearing joy rides, like riding in the car. They understand that you're trying to stay afloat, or there's something that you're trying to do when it comes to a vehicle. If they're saying it's a process. They're also saying that you're kind of stubborn right now in your life, and you're this way because you're trying to protect yourself from going overboard. They really like it when it's just you and them. But sometimes they wonder if you're ever gonna have more guests around you. Yeah, they feel like they live a simple, pretty nice life. Sometimes they feel like you take care of them more than you take care of yourself. They're showing me the name Lilith. Yeah, your pet would tell you that they're very intelligent, yet they can be very cunning. I don't necessarily think that they like other animals that much. They're saying it's their nature to be the way that they are. They're saying that there's nothing wrong with them. Somebody's cat is coming through in the reading, and they're saying, we're animals, you're human, but just like humans, they come in all different shapes and sizes, personalities and traits. They feel like you're driving yourself crazy trying to make something work. Something about the movie Pearl is significant. You're doing something when it comes to, I'm seeing the word combative, but you're going about it the wrong way. So you could be trying to make more friends or get somebody's attention, but you're doing it in a immature, inappropriate way. They're also telling you that somebody from the law or the government is questioning your whereabouts, looking into you. Okay, everyone, Pile 4, that was the end of the reading, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.